What's up, guys? One Mega Man fan coming at you live. NGS. Got another game hopping in right now. We're going to hop into Discord, get into chat with the team captains, and get rocking and rolling here for the first game. Hey, guys. How are you doing?
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, sorry. I needed a second. All right, boys. This should be a good one. I'm excited. Let's see. Do you guys know who is home team, or do I need to look that up real quick?
I do not know.
I will look real quick. Um, the pain is we have to look for your specific match. They can't just make it easy, can they?
Are you guys a West Coast team or East?
We are East.
Trump, you guys are home team, which means you guys get call on the coin flip. Would you guys like heads or tails?
Heads, of course.
Okay.
Never pick anything else.
Coin flip is out, and it is heads. So would you guys like the first pick or map ban?
Say that again.
Do you want first pick or map pick?
First pick to start off.
First pick? Okay. Let's see.
Since this all happens at once now, it's kind of weird. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. So offensive, what band do you want for the first map ban?
Dragon Char.
Okay, and then Trump, what do you guys want for your ban?
We're gonna ban Abraxas.
Okay, and then Trump, you guys have to pick map number 2.
We're gonna pick 2.
And then offensive, what do you guys want for your map number 1?
Cursed Hollow.
Cursed. All right, guys. Good luck. I will send you guys invites in game into the lobby in just a minute. Okay.
Alright.
All right. See you guys in game.
All right.
All right, guys. So as you heard, we are gonna get in here. First game gonna be on Cursed Hollow. We will get the lobby set up here, get these teams in, and get rocking and rolling with this first game. Super excited, like I said. All right. Invite the game. And where is... All right. Get the teams loaded in here real quick. Offensive Gaming is jumping in as we speak. Let's see. This should be a good one, guys. I'm super excited for this match, like I said. Been looking forward to this one all day. Let's see. Where is Nick? Is he not in? There he is. All right. All right, guys. People are loading in as we speak. Should be ready to rock and roll in just a minute with this first game. All right, guys. Got a few people in it. Just letting the lobby load up here. Let's see. They are in. They are in. I forgot to remind them about the lobby bug, so I'll tell them that now. All right. still waiting on teams to get in here, guys. We may have the lobby bug again. We had a lobby bug last game where people could not join the lobby. So hopefully that's not going to be the case again, but it is possible. There's another team member hopping in for one of these guys. He goes on the other team. Oh, he goes there. I think we're good there. Okay. Alright guys, just waiting on a couple more people to jump in here. As soon as we have them in, we can get rock and roll with this game. Portrait Synergy getting picked up here for the teams as they get moved in. Obviously, Portrait Synergy is the most important thing, as we all know. He is good. Is that for the other team? Yeah, he is. The swap team is there. Okay. Waiting on two more people to hop in here, guys, and then we get rock and roll with this game. I do apologize about the delay. Everybody is blowing up Blizzard servers right now for that new WoW patch, so makes perfect sense that it would be a little laggy tonight. See if we can get ET on the last couple members missing here. Let's see. So we had Dragonshire Band and Braxis, so we're not going to see either one of those maps. First map will be Cursed Hollow, of course, as you all heard, and then followed up by Tomb of the Spider Queen. Alright. Yeah, one of them was having issues getting in the lobby. So hopefully that'll get fixed in just a second, guys, and we'll get rock and roll with this game. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Maybe. I don't think I am. I don't think so. What time does that one start? No, no. Alright, guys. Like I said, just waiting on one last person to hop in here. Hopefully they'll be in just a moment. There is, I believe, the last player. That is the last player. See if we can get the ready from the teams. And if we can, we'll get rock and roll with this game. We got one ready. We got two ready. Guys, we are jumping in to Cursed Hollow Draft. Game number 1 here between Offensive Gaming and the Real Ultimate Mosh Pit, a.k.a. Trump. First pick and ban going to go over to Trump here. most likely we'll see something like the Abathur, the Genji, Yorel, Medivh, lots of popular picks at higher level play that get banned out on this map. Gonna start out with the Abathur ban, fairly common to see that a lot in HGC as well, so not surprised at all there at that one. Ban now for the side of offensive gaming. They seemed kind of sad they didn't get their Abathur. I don't blame them. I love Abathur and Crystal. He's one of my favorites. But you know, oh, sorry guys. Why is it not? There we go. Sorry guys. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't switching you guys over. I apologize. Don't know. The Haka banned out. Gonna remove another global here. So no Abby or Dahaka on the map for the global pressure for either team. Second ban here for the side of Trump. They're going to get rid of Falstad. This is going to be a no. Nobody wants globals. No Falstad. This is just a globalist game. Like, is this like a Brightwing or Dahaka or Brightwing or Zagara? I think is it for globals now, isn't it? Zagara can ultimate. Brightwing has her teleport, but they're going to ban out Hanzo, so I'm not going to remove another global here. Now, with all this global removal from the side of Trump, I would suspect that they may want to take a global here in their first pick, but they may not. We'll see what they decide to go with. They're going to go ahead and lock in that Genji with that awesome new skin. Phoenix Diablo on the other side, pretty quickly locked in here for offensive gaming. Now the question is, what's the 2-3 here for Trump gonna be? Love to see a tank, maybe a support here so they can avoid any kind of support choke. Global is an option if they want to grab that Brightwing or something along those lines. They're gonna grab the Blaze, get that Soul Lane picked up here. No Urel, which is interesting. And Deckard. So grab their support, gonna grab their Soul Lane. We may see the Urel ban from Trump here. Alternatively, they could look at banning a support or another Soul Laner out. As far as the ban for the side of offensive gaming, they could look to a tank ban here if they want. If there's something you just want to remove from the pool or DPS, they're going to get rid of the Muradin. Get rid of the tanky tank. Alex Straza banned out here for the side of Trump. They do not want to deal with that dragon. Now we're going to have two picks over to the side of offensive gaming. Love to see them grab a support and their Soul Lane. Kind of leave that fifth pick as a counter to the 4-5. That's one of the things that I most prefer when drafting. Kind of give yourself some openings and some options here. They're going to grab the Leo, which will be their Soul Laner. And they will grab a Thrall. So we're going to hold the support for last here. Thrall may also end up in the Soul Lane instead. Interesting pairing. That's triple frontline. We may see a Tychus come out here from the side of Trump. It would go very well into this heavy three-man front line. Genji obviously will have no dive buddy then, but you know, they can make that work. Tank needed as well. Probably see the Johanna come out here. There's the Johanna. And we're going to have a Junkrat actually with the matching skin coming out here. Junkrat going to give some poke and range damage to the side of Trump. Last pick here, going to be a support, I hope, for offensive gaming. No rule says they have to have a support, but I would be very surprised if they did not take one here. Gonna run the timer all the way down. I'm thinking probably the Malfurion or the Stukov, but Rhaegar's an option as well too if they want something melee. They're gonna go Karazim. Interesting. Go for a little more damage. Maybe look for the 7-sided. Get that blow up off a pick. You know, entomb somebody. Karazim can 7-sided them while they're in there. Diablo has APOC available if they don't go for the easy bake oven with the lightning breath. A couple good pairing there options for alts. So I like this so far. Palm may be something they want to look into just versus the Genji. But besides that little bit of burst dive he has, for the most part, it is going to be pretty consistent damage over time, which hopefully Karazim can keep them healed up through. Guys, we are going to jump into this game number 1 here between offensive gaming and the real ultimate mosh pit. Alright, guys.
Prepare yourself for battle.
On the left-hand side, we are going to have Heroic Gaming, Frank Jukes on that Diablo, Altered One on the Thrall, Lightnix on the Karazim, Sturge on the Leo, and Fox on that Phoenix. On the right-hand side, in the red, we are going to have Trump, Synchrony on the Blaze, Steven on the Decker Kane, Dengstrom on that Johanna Mayog. That's Genji. And Dendi is going to be on that Junkrat.
Let the battle
Looks like we're going to
begin.
have the traditional 5v5 in the middle here from both these teams. As they move in, Junkrat going to go ahead and grab the vision in the bottom. And then make the rotation in. Leo holding the aggressive bush here so far. Able to get out of this situation if it comes up. And now we see the engage from both the teams. Poking down as best they can. Leo on the back line. Going to get a little bit a free heal off of Decker there. Blaze with a nice charge on to Diablo. Genji goes in, gets the follow-up, and they get the pick on Diablo initially here, making it first blood for the side of Trump. We'll now see the teams rotate into their respective lanes. Camps will be up in about 10 seconds or so as well. Phoenix going to take a little bit of a poke here. Does the teleport. Genji actually going to dive in over the wall though with the Karazim. Now a little far up. Going to have the jump. There's going to be the Deckard route to help zone off. And we will see Genji make it out of that alive. Down in the bottom. Johanna going to start soaking this wave, pushing it back. Up top, we do have the Blaze versus the... I'm spacing the Leoric. Oh, missed the charge. If he had gotten that stun, maybe he'll get a pick there. Definitely has to avoid the creepy hand from Leo. Both teams working on their camps respectively. More value going to come out in the favor of offensive gaming with the curse, or the first tribute being in the bottom. Up top, we are going to have Leo fall to that Blaze. Blaze going to go ahead and tap as well, get some more health and mana. Thankfully, it is just a Leo, so not a big deal to have him fall fairly early. Genji going to dive in on Altered One. Does not make it out, though. Tower's going to get the pick. 1-for-1 trade there. But level 4 locked in just a little bit earlier for the side of Trump. Camp being worked on by the two-man there. Frank going to spot out the rotation with the attempted gank, so he will be okay. We'll see how much of the jukes he really does have.
Gather tribute.
And tribute starting to spawn now in the bottom half of the map. They're taking a lot of damage. Going to use Concussion Mine just to get out of the way of that range. Most likely they will clean this up. Siege Giant's pushing in the top as well too. Blaze is going to have to stay up there with the Leoric. And Trump may choose just to get this over initially for the first curse here, or the first tribute. Not worth dying over, for sure. Johanna can definitely get one stall with the blind. There's going to be stall number 1. Going to pressure in here a little bit. Diablo taking the poke. Both the soul laners both staying top, making this a 4v4. No global available for either team. Leo going to start to make the rotation down fairly early. Blaze going to hearth and get full health and mana before rotating in. See the continued stall here. Nothing too exciting is going to happen here. And XP wise, it's about even for both the teams. Junkrat can stall this pretty much all day. Leo's here. Blaze coming up shortly. Both teams just looking for an opportunity to get a pick here. Leo a little far back. Going to have to walk away there. And then the heal connection. Dodge on the wolf from Genji. They are doing a great job so far. Junkrat with the aggressive mine. Leoric's going to make the rotation into the middle and just try to soak this as long as he can. Try to get his team D7 a little early there. Root going to connect on to the Karazim, but he is fine to walk out of that. Question is, can they get the channel here? I don't think Fox can get the stall over the wall, so that will be the channel over to the side of Trump here off the first one. Blaze not going to connect on that charge. And Fox will get pulled down to just under half health. 7 being locked in for both teams. Slight XP lead now in favor of the side of Offensive Gaming. But it's not very much. It's barely noticeable. Just enough to get that 7 a little early though. Talents being locked in as we speak.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute this time?
And we're going to have another tribute in the bottom half of the map. Leo did make the rotation all the way up to the top. The question is he going to stay up there and push, or is he going to come back down for this? We're going to see a gank attempt here on the Blaze in the bottom. Frank trying his best to body block. And Blaze will make it out okay. Leo pushing up top can give his team a little more XP, get them a slight advantage, push them a little bit closer to 10, a little faster. And they may be okay with giving you something. Now they're going to rotate in. There's the charge on to the Brawl. He is going to take a ton of damage. Altered one though. Survives for a bit, but doesn't make it out. That's going to be a kill going over to Trump here. You will see them try to zone for whoever decides to go for the cap here. Looks like it is going to be Johanna. Diablo going to fire stop over the wall, try to stall us out just a little longer if possible. Siege Giant's not going to get a ton of value in the bottom just due to the fact that Phoenix did rotate down there immediately. The question is Trump going to look for a pick here, or where are they going to rotate? They have options. They could go for boss here, force the boss over this third tribute, which will be in the top half of the map. Should be on the top right, actually, in favor of them. There's the spawn points that will be top right. Knights being worked on by the side of Trump. Kerazine working on the Siege Giants in the top left now. Gonna cap those, get some pressure moving in that lane. Johanna soaking up in the top. And nothing too exciting should happen here until we get closer to the tribute spawning or get the 10s. About a quarter level lead or so in favor of Offensive Gaming. Trump trying to catch up right now on that XP race. They definitely want to have their 10s at the same time to be able to fight over this. Worst case though, because Trump is up 2-0 on these tributes, they can't always just walk away and give it up if they need to, if they don't get that 10.
Earn my favor.
Which may be the case here. Phoenix and Kerazine going to work on the main camp here. Up the middle lane. 10 being picked up right now for the side of Offensive Gaming. We do see the Entomb from Leo and the Lightning Breath, so we are going to have the easy bake oven combo available, and that is going to be a Divine Palm from Kerazine here. Going to look to save a few people. Well, not choosing it whether he's going to go Earthquake or the Sunder. Meanwhile, Trump gets their 10s as well. Nothing out of the ordinary. X-Strike comes again to give him a little more mobility. You see the stun there on the Brawl. They decide to go ahead and go with the Thunder over the Earthquake. Junkrat in the back line. They cut the wheel going out there. Decker with a nice sleep to get the blow up on to Kerazine before Palm's able to use Easy Make Oven. Kind of works, but the bunker kind of negates it, and that's going to be 3 kills for nothing in favor of Trump here. They will get this tribute and the curse. Looks like they're going to go for the boss first. I love this play from them, trying to get a little extra pressure on the map. They have some time to make sure they get this. Phoenix is going to rotate down and grab the Knight that they did not finish up. And this actually works out well for them. This will give them some counter push. They definitely don't want to cap this too early, though. I'd love to see them save this and not cap it right away until Curse comes up. But the Fox is going to cap it a little early here. Blaze gets the stun. They're trying to stall us out a little bit more. Will fall again, a little more XP over to the side of Trump. And this is going to be the Curse in favor of Trump here. We will see what they end up doing with it. Initially, first Curse this early on, you're really looking to take down the walls, and that's about it. You may get a few other structures, but mostly you're going to be looking for the walls here. Now taking a lot of damage on that Genji. From Kerazine, going to have to back up here a little bit. We do have the 4-man in the middle. Phoenix working on the bottom. Blaze up top all alone. Will be responded to. Okay, a nice sized wave push up here. Maybe potential for a gank here. It is 2 tanks, so it's going to be kind of tough for them to get a pick. Yellow going to make the rotation down to the middle, though, as he knows his team is going to need the help in this 3-man. Getting a lot of damage. X-Strike on top of it to make sure to help him go. There's the root. There's Junkrat. Going to throw the tire. Palm is going to pop. Stay a while and listen, though. Not going to work because Unstoppable from the lightning breath. Fox with the big ultimate on the multiple members. They're going to get everybody very low. Get the cleanup there. There's going to be 4 kills in favor of offensive gaming.
Let the curse end.
And overall, they lost the fort in the top, but not too much else otherwise. They did lose a few walls. Nothing major. Boss is available. Blaze should spot them out on this rotation. He gets out, I think. There's the stun. There's the flip. No, Blaze can knock it out. That's going to be a staggered death here, which is a big deal. It means they're not really going to be able to move in on this boss and try to pick it up. The boss going to be stolen here with the level 13s by offensive gaming. Great play by them through that curse. Junkrat does have the mine. He can get tossed in there if he wants, but Johanna still has to be able to get on the point. She's making her way in. There still goes the mine to knock everyone off. Point is contested. There's going to be the kill on to Karazin here initially. We're all trying to hold on. The point is going to fall here as well. It's just a bloodbath so far. Boss is going to get picked up. Root going to happen on to Frank. He does not have the jukes, unfortunately, so far. Stay a while. Listen is going to pull them in and lock them down for a second longer. And that's going to be a kill on Frank. Yeah, chasing. X-Strike going to land perfectly. Get the pick. 4-for-0 trade there. Actually 5, because I think Leo is going to be able to respawn and then Hearts. So it's 5-for-0 trade. Boss pushing in this lane. We're going to see the push up here now from the side of Trump. Root can actually connect on Diablo. There's the stun a little early there, but they may be able to get the second pick on him, and this should be great. There goes the palm. Not going to... Oh, there's proc. They do get the palm proc here, which is great for them. And Toon going to try to help zone here. Leo will fall. No! Creepy Hand gets the kill for a time. Now he will fall down. Bunker going to be dropped just to soak the tower shots there. It's also help with the boss. Give it a little bit longer to push on to his keep. They're looking for a very early keep here. If they can get this in, this would be big for them, taking an 11-minute keep in this game. Root going to connect onto Thrall. Phoenix going to get the ult out on the multiple members here. Not going to be enough to pick initially, but we do see the kill on to Blaze here. Johanna falls as well. Keep does not fall. So a 2-for-0 trade there initially. Deckard gonna actually zone off here so they can get this tribute. And that will put them up 1-0 so far in the tribute count, which was reset after that last curse. Genji gonna start working on the camp here. I'd love to see a boss rotation from the side of offensive gaming, and they are headed that way as we speak. Gonna pick this up, try to get some pressure in this bottom lane. Thankfully, because there's no global, they don't have to stress too much about that in top lane because the keep did not fall from those catapults up there. No one gonna split with. No Dahaka or anything growing up there. Nice being worked on for the side of Trump as they cap the Siege Giants. Probably we'll see the rotation to the Knights next from the side of offensive gaming unless they push, and they are going to push here with this. Siege Giants actually will be in a great position to help kind of try to defend this. I don't think they'll live very long, but it will get a little bit of free damage onto the boss, which is great for Trump here. They know they can give this fort up if they need to. Blaze getting stopped on that stun. Gonna get the stun now on to Brawl. And yeah, it looks like they're gonna be able to clean this up for free basically here. No deaths, 16 picked up for the side of Trump, so they will have the advantage for a few moments here. It looks like they are going to get the tribute for free, putting them up 2-0 again. This is not looking good for offensive gaming initially here. Next tribute will be Curse. Looks like we see some sharking around here from the side of Trump. They're looking for some picks. Going to come in on Altered One and Lightnex here. Looking to steal away this camp. 16 picked up now from the side of offensive gaming. Frank with the lightning breath. Phoenix connects on all 5 members here, getting some major damage off the bunker. Going to spare the team a lot. X-Strike gonna miss here, but Phoenix will still fall to Blaze. Nextrum though, very low, down to under 300 HP. Junkrat, the big riptire in the back. Palm gonna go down, but not gonna get proc here, unfortunately, and he will fall to Blaze. Leo gonna fall as well. There's the pick onto Genji though, so they do the one counter kill. There goes Karazin. That's gonna be a 4-for-1 trade so far. I don't know if Diablo makes it out of this in one piece, and unfortunately, the tribute spawning right here. So this will be another curse for Trump. And I imagine they take the Knights too. Why not take it all? Leo is up. Can't really do too much though. He's just come in here, stand for a few minutes, and die again if he wants. Not really worth it though. He does have some great wave clear available to him with that swing. And there's going to be the curse coming now. Second time for Trump. They're going to push up with this Knight Camp here in the middle. Obviously the fort is still up. They just want to keep the team here. They want those other lanes to push out as much as possible. Jimmy starting to make the rotation in. Big slow there from Decker. And soon going to come down. Bunker on top of it. Palm is going to get rocked. Moonsault is available. The bunker's not going to be there to help save him. There goes the X-Strike to get the kill on to Leo. Falling again here. Blaze the big stun on to Diablo. Phoenix with the ultimate. Gonna get it off here, but the stay a while and listen from Decker catching all 5 members. Counter kills here though from Karazim and Diablo. 3 for 2 trades so far. Make that forward. Vexum not making it out. Decker may be in trouble here as well too. Leo not gonna get the dismount. Oh, he might get the dismount. Leo's chasing. No, they give it up.
My curse subsides.
So keeping the top did not fall, which is great for the side of offensive gaming. I know they weren't too worried about it there initially, but if that had fallen, that would have, again, given catapults over to Trump. Trump really could have died on this keep. I think they would have gotten the value out of those deaths initially, having catapults for the last 5 minutes or so. But we do see the pressure in all the lanes pushed all the way up. All the walls gone. Keeps are all exposed. Deckard keeping an eye on boss for his team. He needs to play very safe here. Exalted One taking the camp there with that Thrall. And again, not going to have anything too interesting here initially. Both the teams very close to 20. Slight XP experience for the side of Trump. Diablo going to go ahead and check the boss here while the Knights are picked up from Trump. Altar up for both sides. Definitely could see a big fight here. Johanna makes the rotation in. There's a stun from Diablo. Can they get anything else off of it? They really want that easy bake oven if possible. We're going to have Siege Giants pushing in the top. Knights pushing in the middle. You can see Diablo keeping an eye on that boss. Big point of contention for both these teams. The advantage for Trump is that they can kind of clear up these Siege Giants because they are so close. The Knights will get continued free push in the middle.
Gather tribute or face
Tribute going to be on the right side again. Not a great spawn, unfortunately, for offensive gaming. They're going to go ahead and back off of the boss pit. Going to make the rotation in the middle to get the cleanup. They do not want to give too much free push to the side of Trump here. Trump going to go ahead and clean up that top lane, set up for this tribute. Diablo with that fire stomp. 20 is getting locked in now for the side of Trump. Should be here momentarily for offensive gaming as well. X-Strike upgrade can get some major value. We're going to see the pickup here. Diablo not able to get the stall. There's a stun combo on top of him with pulling the Johanna. Phoenix can get a nice hold on to all 5 members. Bunker going to go down along with the lightning breath for the easy bake up. And we will see Genji fall here before he gets the ult off. Stay well listening to connect the 4 members. Junkrat with the big riptide going to connect on all 4 members here. Blow up on the Deckers though. Frank with the blink for the mini APOC. They get the pick onto Blaze. Johanna should fall here as well. Gonna have that unstoppable pop though. That last bit of XP from that level 20 and she will walk away. Boss gonna be taken now by the side of offensive gaming. And in theory they may be able to end with this if they can get a couple picks. But they have to get those 2 picks first. Boss is down. Siege Giants picked up on the right by Junkrat and Johanna. Gonna try to pressure that lane out some. No global, so not really worth the risk for anybody to rotate over to get that tribute. Junkrat will do his best just to kind of poke this down as it rotates in here. Thankfully, he is the range damage dealer for Trump. So if you're going to have somebody who makes it out alive to defensive loss, you want it to be Junkrat versus the Genji. X-Strike still up. Junkrat going to have his ult up right now. All the ults up from both sides. We may see the fight here, and this could decide the game potentially. Junkrat looking for some big damage. It's going to get some nice spread on the enemy team. Phoenix with the laser. There's the X-Strike on top. Not going to really connect with anyone. Now it gets flipped from Diablo. Stay on. Let's connect to multiple members. Phoenix, though, with the ult, is going to get the damage out. We do see Thrall and Leo fall in this fight initially, though. Boss is going to get cleaned up by the core. Phoenix trying to rip away here. Herazim, sorry, is the one who fell there. With Thrall. Diablo gonna die. Will reset his souls. Phoenix falls as well. That's gonna be a 5-man team wipe in favor of Trump. They're gonna march down to this keep. The hard part is I don't know if they have time to end this game, because the issue is they don't really have a ton of core race. They need to get the catapults though in this lane. That's what they have to do for sure. So they have to make sure they pick up this keep, get the counter catapults in this lane. Once they do that, that's going to give them a little bit of a breather here. They can't really take this without getting a couple picks. Going to try to get the pick on Leo. Not going to happen, though. I really think they just need to back off here and look for somewhere else. Maybe look for this middle keep to get the double catapult pressure. Still have a little bit of time before Herazim and Phoenix come back up. Thrall just respawn. He is going to have that Earthquake to zone, or that Sundering, sorry, to zone if needed. But will not come up here. Back off from Trunk. Not going to risk anything at this point. Junkrat going to go ahead and grab that tribute, putting them on current point while the 4-man grabs the Knights here. Diablo probably will fire stomp over the wall most likely. He's going to check the boss pit actually. They will know they're there obviously from the cap. Boss pit, again, big point of contention for these teams. This could end the game for really either team. Now the catapults being picked up in the middle and top by Trump is going to give them a slight advantage. There are no catas pushing the middle lane against them. They do have that Knight Camp pushing with some catapults coming behind it. So you're going to have to see offensive kind of babysit that lane some for now. Meanwhile, we'll see the rotation to the tribute by the side of Trump. They're going to come over here, look to pick this up. Junkrat going to throw some grenades over the wall. Looks like he's going to try to poke down the wave a little bit. You can see the channel here by Genji. Neo gets spotted out. There's going to be the tribute with the curse. And we're going to see this 5-man just rotate towards the core. They're going to grab the camper real quick. They've not shown on vision yet, so they are fairly safe. They have to know. Yeah, now they know. They've seen on vision. And really what Trump needs to do is look for some picks. If they can get a couple picks, they can win. They don't want to fight too far under the core, though, because they will be taking that damage the entire time. And the catapults aren't really here for them yet. Diablo doing a great job. Going to flip over that Siege Giant in the core range. Diablo with the bolt. Looks for the pick on to Junkrat here. Not going to happen. Stay on. Listen, on the 4-man X-Strike on top of it. Going to get some nice CDR. There's the blow up initially on Diablo there. Phoenix is going to get the damage out, but will die as well. The GGs are being called. X-Strike coming down again to put more damage out. Leo falls. Herazim falls. Thrall's the last one. Exalted one. Not going to make it. I guess he doesn't make it out alive, but not going to be enough to save the core, unfortunately. That's going to be game number 1. Going over to the side of Trump here on Cursed Hollow. Congratulations to them on the first win of this 2-game series. Quick look at talents for you guys and stats. Junkrat putting out a whopping 106,000 hero damage, doing some work in this game. And guys, as always, this will be saved on YouTube and a VOD form, both here on Twitch and YouTube. So you have options to watch it later if you need to. Pause it, look at talents, etc. Alright guys, we're going to get the next lobby set up. Next lobby is going to be for Tomb of the Spider Queen for game number 2 here. Gonna get the teams in here real quick. There you go. Alright, and this map was chosen by Trump, which means first pick and man are going to go over to the side of offensive gaming. Teams are getting loaded in as we speak, guys. Alright guys, everybody's in. Let's see if we can get the readies from the teams. If we can get those readies, we'll get rocking and rolling with this next game. We got 2 readies here, guys. We're going to jump into this next game between offensive gaming and the real ultimate mosh pit.
Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Tomb of the Spider Queen is going to be our map, guys. First pick a man over to offensive gaming. We'll see what they decide to do here. My guess is they get rid of that Genji. Because Genji was having a fun time just diving them. Decker could be another option here. We lost somebody. Never mind. Hold on. Oh. My bad. My bad. Don't worry, guys. Alright, guys. Alright, so the teams weren't ready. I missaw. I thought they had a ready on both sides. Only had one ready. They needed just a minute. So that's why. Not a big deal. We can wait a minute for them. All right. No, we're still. Sorry, guys. We're just waiting on the teams to be ready. Soon as we get the readies, we'll be good to go. I thought they were both ready. I missaw. Got too excited. Had a first good game. I definitely think offensive has a chance here. They just have to win the team fight. They did not win most of their team fights, unfortunately. And that's kind of what just gave Trump the lead overall. Is they won the majority of their team fights. Okay. Let's see. Make sure the other team's ready. There's the other ready. All right, guys. Now we'll start the game. Jump in to game number 2 here on Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Spider Queen.
Close. We were close. All right, guys. First pick a ban again. I'm going to go over to the side of offensive gaming. They may look to get rid of that Genji here initially. That is an option for them. Another option I don't really see Abathur here. Yorel, very strong here. Could be a good ban unless they want to look at try to pick it up themselves here. They will get rid of the Genji off the bat here. Do not want to deal with that this game. Can't say I blame them. A good Genji player can be difficult and frustrating, so I totally understand. Ban now from the side of Trump. We'll see what they want to look into here. Maybe get rid of that Diablo if they don't want to play against it again. They're going to get rid of the Asmodean. Don't want any stacking here. Don't want the Asmodunk going to town. Second ban here from the side of Offensive Gaming. Do they counterban something or just get rid of something they don't want to play against in general on this map? Gul'dan, Kael'thas, both very strong mages here. Jaina works as well. They're going to get rid of the Diablo, so they're actually not going to try to take the Diablo this game. And they don't want to play against it. So solid ban. Diablo gets a lot of value here. There's a lot of tight corners and chokes, which make it just difficult for a team to get by without getting stunned. Second ban from Trump. Gonna run the timer all the way down here. They're gonna get rid of Yorel. I think that's a great choice here. Yorel is very strong in that Sol lane. It's very hard to counter her. There's not a lot of great counters right now in the meta. So it just pulling her out is a great option. Something you don't have to deal with. Do we see the first pick Jimmy from Offensive Gaming? I don't think so, since he was nerfed. They're going to take the Johanna, so they're going to take definitely a strong tank for this map. It's a very heavy opening. With Diablo being banned out, they may be thinking, hey, we'll take Johanna, we'll force them to take a tank. If they don't, we get rid of the Muradin, kind of force them onto ETC, who's a little bit squishier. That may be what they're looking at trying to do here. 1-2 slot from Trump. We'll see what they decide to do. They're going to grab the Blaze and the Deckard again. Loving those two heroes. Blaze is great in the Sol lane, has some great wave clear. Deckard obviously has some great CC potential with the Stay a While Listen and the Lornado. Also has those roots and slows. 2-3 pick here for the side of Offensive Gaming. They're going to grab Alexstrasza as their support. Don't want to risk a support ban here. And then go with the Gul'dan to go ahead and get that wave clear. Gul'dan, one of my favorite heroes on this map. If you get Echoed Corruption stacked up, if you go into that talent, can get some major value cleaning out the Web Weavers. So I think Gul'dan is a great choice. Bans now for both the teams in the second phase. Trump going to have the ban initially here. I guess they ban a Soul Laner, really, if they don't want to play against, is the only thing I would say to look into. They're going to get rid of the Thrall, and you don't want to play against that again. Which is interesting. May just be that they don't feel comfortable having Blaze versus the Thrall in that Soul lane. I didn't feel like Thrall was too threatening during that last game. Definitely was putting some nice consistent damage in, though. So that may just be why. There's the Jaina ban here. Going to get her removed. Get rid of some blow up to combo with that Deckard. You could go, in theory, you could go Jaina Raynor, and you have slows, and he gets the buff on his autos. But against the Johanna, taking Raynor is kind of tough. Gonna get blinded out quite a bit. 3-4 slot. Let's see what they decide to go with here. Gonna run that timer down fairly low. There's the Phoenix, and they're gonna grab the Muradin. So because there was no support choke from the side of Offensive Gaming in that ban phase, Muradin able to be picked up here. A nice solid frontliner for the side of Trump. 4 or 5 pick now for Offensive Gaming, and they need a Soul lane. I don't know what else they take here. I think I'd like to see maybe the Sonya in the Soul lane. Could go with a Tychus. They're going to go Raynor and Leo. I think this is actually, I mean, it's a good pickup. You don't have to worry about the blinds because you have the Johanna on your side already. Cassia locked in pretty quick, though. Going to give some blinds over to Trump here. Also has some great wave clear. So kind of counter the Raynor there a little bit. But the slow from Leo can kind of help Raynor get that damage buff. So I like pairing the Leoric with the Raynor. Does okay in the Soul lane. Did not win against Blaze, though, in that last game in the Soul lane. So we'll see if they change up who's playing it, or if it just works out a little bit better for them. Game loading in here, guys. Game number 2 between Offensive Gaming and the real Ultimate Mosh Pit. Coming at you on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Trump up 1-0 in the series so far. Going to try to take it home with the domination. Offensive gaming doesn't want to let them, though. We'll see if they can stop them from getting the 2 points. All right, guys. On the left in the blue, we're going to have offensive gaming. We're going to have Fox on that Rainer, Lightnix on the Alexstrasza, Frank on that Johanna, Exalted One on the Gul'dan, and Sturge on that Leo. And on the right in the red, we are going to have the real ultimate Mosh Pit, a.k.a. Trump. Dendy's going to be on that Phoenix. Stefan going to be on that Decker Came. Mayog looks like is going to be on that Cassia. Synchrony going to be on the Blaze, and Denkstrom going to be on that Muradin, taking it up for his team. Going for the extra damage at level 1. We do see the Echo Corruption coming out of the Gul'dan, and we'll be working on getting that stacked up here in the early game. Gonna get a couple stacks there off the front end. Onto the 2 DPS. Blaze going fairly far in. Denny can get some nice poke and get some nice AoE damage. There's the Roof from Decker. They're going to hit 3 members there. There's going to be a double kill on the Alexstrasza and Gul'dan. And that's going to be a great start for Trump here. Getting that double kill, giving them a slight lead in XP. In the bottom, we're going to have Leo versus Blaze here. Leo pushed the lane pretty far, but Blaze should not have a problem with these towers here. Defending this, can heal himself right back on up. Meanwhile, from the top, we see the rotation from both teams. Mayog gonna back up just a little bit. Let's use some poke damage here on Johanna. Big corruption from Gul'dan that can hit both these members here. And Frank will pick up the gems hanging out on the floor. Looking to slow down this rotation here so they miss a little bit of XP. Alex will catch most of it though. What's going to happen on the Exalted One, but no follow-up there. We'll get the counter poison damage though on to Cassia and Phoenix. Alex with the circle of healing. Gonna get her team back up in the bottom. Blaze is getting a little below. So is Leo though. May have been some B-stepping trying to bait out his opponent there into the wall. Phoenix actually going to rotate down here. Looks like he's going to go for the Siege Giants. Obviously, he will be missing from those rotations. So, offensive gaming, he's got to know he's going to be somewhere on the map. Cassia's still up in the top lane, catching the soak up there. Meanwhile, Deckard in the middle here, making sure they don't miss anything. Engage on the Mayog here. Going to take a lot of damage from Gul'dan there. And that is going to be the pick. First kill for the side of offensive gaming. Gems will be picked up by Muradin though, so nothing lost. Thankfully, she was behind the wall, so not going to be able to give any gems over as far as the 3 from that kill go. XP still slightly in favor of Trump here. They're going to grab the Siege Giants in the bottom as level 4 gets picked up. Nice stun with Blaze on the Leoric. Phoenix comes in for some extra damage. The question is, can they get the pick or not? There's going to be the slow from Blaze. Does he have another one? Stun not going to connect. Phoenix will teleport forward. They're trying to get the pick here. Not going to be able to. Blinding come out from Johanna. Knight's being worked on by Fox and Exalted One. Get picked up to pressure up this middle lane here. Neither team has enough gems to turn in quite yet. Working towards those level 7s. Muradin stacking up in that level 1 quest. Cassie going to try to get some nice AoE damage in onto this wave. And Deckard as well. Phoenix rotating in with Deckard from the top. Leo going to kind of cut them off. Kill on the Muradin here. Surprisingly, with that spell protection, Blaze falls as well. It's going to be 2-for-0 trade so far in favor of offensive gaming, and that's going to be gems lost. I believe that was about, I want to say about 20 gems or so lost there, which is big. Going to put Trump behind in the gem count. Up top, Exalted One taking some damage, is going to get picked off here. Not much he can do. They're going to be about 6 lost there. That will help even up the gem loss count just a little bit, but still going to be a pretty decent deficit there off those 2 picks for the side of Trump, which will take them a little bit to get back. They're going to work on their Knights. Have Blaze do that for them while they soak up these other lanes. 7 getting locked in for the side of offensive gaming, and they're going to go ahead and spawn in those web weavers with those level 7s.
Aid them.
Thankfully, Blaze had already started these knights, so these knights are going to help counter out this middle lane, which is going to be great for Trump. Help them out a little bit here. They're definitely going to need it. Murden in the bottom zoning off the Leo as best as possible. Web weavers landing. Unfortunately, Knights capped a little early. Jimmy able to put some decent damage onto that mage in the back. I'm going to now start working on the web weaver as best as possible. But they're going to come over from the side, exalted one. Looking for some big damage. Going to hit multiple members with that corruption. Quick look at that stacks. He's at 22 so far. Orton at 10 stacks so far on his level 1 quest. And he was to teleport away. Root from Decker to try to zone here. Meanwhile, Blaze can push back pretty hard in the bottom by that Leoric with the web weaver. Leo going to try to cap this off. His team rotating in. Fox should be able to pick this up with the help of Alex. Leo can take tower shots if needed. He does. Blaze getting a little body block here. Going to try to make it out of there. Taking a ton of damage from Gul'dan. And will fall to the poison, unfortunately. Slow there from the Decker, looking for the root. Going to connect on Leoric. Unfortunately, not the real target they want. They want to get those squishy backliners. Flank here from Jimmy going to get spotted out by Decker, but he's a little out of position. The question is, can they get the body blocks? And they're going to try their best. They do get the body blocks. Decker's going to fall here. That's another kill for the side of offensive gaming. And they are going to be locking in their level 10s, about a level and a half in front of Trump. Trump had a strong start very early in the game, but starting to fall behind on these kills. Raiders getting picked up for Jimmy. Johanna with the blood shield. Horrify from the Gul'dan. Leo with the Entomb. Alex has not chosen what she's going to go in here. Leo getting very low, going to actually walk away with about 100 HP or so. The snipe from Mayog. They're not going to be able to zone off these gems, unfortunately, though, so some of them will get picked up by Fox. So slight loss there for the side of offensive gaming. Trump still has enough to turn in. We'll see if they decide to hold and look for the double or look for the early turn here. Murden rotating down to the bottom, may try to turn in. Gul'dan going to spot him out. They need to get their 10s here. They got to be very careful, especially from that Entomb from Leo, because that will lock somebody down. Unfortunately, Phoenix and Murden are about the only two who can get out of that if needed. The other three will just be stuck. Rainer pushing in with his team. They're going to go ahead and take down this 4 in the top. 10 picked up for the side of the real ultimate mosh pit with their web weavers. They're going to have to get some value off of these for sure. Alex still has not chosen her level 10 yet. Looks like she's going to try to snap pick it depending on what they need, whether it be the life finder or the bombs, as I like to call it. A drop in the fire. Still not chosen. Interesting. Don't usually see ults held this long. Usually, you know, we'll see like maybe like a 2 shield held just to see what's picked up. Alex is going to go ahead and drop those bombs. Dragonfall comes out early. There goes Alex. He's going to start dropping the damage on the backline here. Bunker's going to come down right inside of the tomb, which is going to be a nice place for all 4 of the members to sit here. Blow up onto Leo initially, then the kill on Johanna. Mayog, though, is going to fall, making this a 2-for-1 trade so far. Maybe trying to poke down Fox. Not able to get the pick, though, unfortunately. We're still pushing in the top and middle. It's going to be a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Trump here, but they're still down about a half level or so. They're rotating to the top. They really need to make sure they confirm this fort. Blaze with the stun there onto Leoric. They're going to zone out as best they can here. Make sure they confirm this. This is a decent sized wave here they can push with if they want to. I think they're going to choose to go ahead and back off, soak the other lanes, maybe push up middle. They do have the 12 now, so they're down about a quarter level or so. Slowly catching back up here. team is enough for turning currently. He's soaking up that bottom lane. Running up top. Misses the stun. Both teams going to look to grab their night camps, it looks like here. Try to get some extra pressure on the map. And now there are officially enough gems for the side of offensive gaming to turn in. 13's being picked up by them. Using the slight advantage. They're going to try to get the turn in here. Blind come out. There's going to be the stun by Blaze. Fox can get rooted. Not going to be able to do too much else. And the turn is not getting watched here. There goes a big entomb on the Blaze. Not able to get out. Did not have the bunker able to go down. Or available. One of the two. There's the pick on Cassia. Ball landing going to come out. Deckard with the sleep. Not going to be enough. And that will be 2-for-0 trade in favor of offensive gaming. Cleansing Flame. Yes, thank you. I don't play Alex, if you can't tell. And unfortunately, we don't get to see her as much as I would like. Level 13 is getting locked in here for the side of Trump. Boss being worked on by offensive gaming. Dangstrom? He's flirting. He's flirting here. Alex actually can pop the Dragon Form here. Deal with a beautiful entomb and zone off the enemy team. Phoenix will fall fairly early here. Blaze gonna get a nice charge in, stun onto 2. It's the tanks and versus the DPS and tank. They do get the pick on the Gul'dan, but you will finish that extra corruption. So that will be doing some nice extra damage. Blaze gonna miss the stun, actually ends up off the point here. There goes the ball lightning, getting some major damage, picks up the Rainer and the Alexstrasza here in this fight. Everybody's falling. It is a bloodbath. Leo falls down. Frank's trying to make out of his boss, stolen away by Trump, and they get the 5-man team wipe here. Big play by them. Not enough to gems to turn in, unfortunately, but this should be a keep wall and potentially keep here. And maybe Phoenix is cleaning up middle. They might end up with enough gems off this as well to go ahead and get a turn in. If they could pair web weavers with this, that would be great. Big damage there from the Echo Corruption from Gul'dan. But they're gonna have to watch that. Or if I gonna push Blaze even further in, it charges a little too far. Bunker to try to cut people off. There's a stay while listening to hit the roof. Cassia going in undamaged. There's gonna be the ultimate monstrosity to escape with just a sliver of HP. Gul'dan gonna fall from Cassia though. Initially here, Alice trying to keep her team alive. Is going to be able to walk away with just about 100 HP or so. People fall. There's the ult from Phoenix, going to spread some nice damage, but not able to pick any kills up or anything. And we should see the rotation into the middle lane. Trump needs to get some gems turned in. Look for a web weavers here. That could be all they need. They're going to grab the middle fort for sure here. Get that extra XP, push them further ahead towards that 20. Very back and forth game here from both these teams. Turn his zone. Now does get the blind off on the 4 members here after getting the turn in. There's going to be web weavers pushing in favor of Trump. Gul'dan working on cleaning out that top lane, trying to de-push it here. 16 still about a half level or so away for the side of offensive gaming. They really need to pick it up. Gul'dan doing his best up in the top to get that. Web weavers in the bottom will not get a ton of value just due to how much the wave is pushed up. It's a massive wave down there. Middle lane going to be pressured in here by the side of Trump. They want to push this up. Web weaver has catapult pushing with it up in the top lane. So good call to get the pressure here in the middle. 16 still not quite here yet. Gul'dan getting some major value with that Echo Corruption though on the enemy team. We're going to see the assault now onto the wall. Towers starting to fall. Your team pulling the trigger. 16's not here quite yet. There's the 16. Blaze looking for the stun, not to connect with anyone. 16 is being locked in as we speak to the side of offensive gaming. And Trump decides just to back out. They got about a level and a half lead. They just have to hold off till they're 20. There's a nice pickup here on Fox, possibly though. Body blocks from Murden, not going to be enough. They did try though. Web Weaver going to actually start pressuring core, but will die fairly quickly here. Unfortunately, the well has just a sliver of HP left. Not able to pick it up. Looks like a little bit of a bush party here from the tanks. Blaze will spot the rotation in onto him. A lot of damage. There's the horrifying hop, but that's going to be a kill on the Blaze there. Did not stand a chance. Took so much damage from that corruption from Gul'dan. Poison for days. Now we see the turn in from the side of Offensive Gaming. They have that 4v5. They're going to get the turn in. Leo trying to deep push the top lane. Middle lane pushed up fairly far in their favor. Need to try to clean up the middle here. I would say those knights maybe picked up just a tad bit too early, but not too big of a deal here. The Echo Corruption is wiping out that camp. Mayog chunked down to under half health already just from that corruption. Gul'dan getting major value on this map. Now that he has that stack. Lovely from top will be cleaned up by the catapults, so we'll counter push that, no problem. Bottom lane pretty pushback. The big fight is going to be here in the middle. We're getting the first stun. Blaze also looking for the gauge as well. If Doom is available, along with the other all. Torfy up in 5 seconds. Offensive Gaming going to try to hold as long as they can on the fight until that happens. Leo shucking around for him too. Not going to get connected to anything. Going to get interrupted. Decker's going to fall here early. Phoenix with the ult going to connect on multiple levels. We're going to get stunned out here. Not going to go off. Johanna does fall. Alex, the cleansing flame going to drop it for the heat on her team. Make sure they stay alive. But not going to be enough to keep Leo up. Dangstrom going to hop over the wall and sneak away. Blaze going to propulsion out with just under 300 HP. Should get the heart back here in the fighting game. And now XP in favor about a quarter level or so of the side of Offensive Gaming. Weaver did pick up all 3 lanes fairly close to the wall. Keeping the bottom, taking a lot of damage. I don't know if Murray can save this, but Blaze is there to help out. Phoenix up top, making sure to save that top keep. All the keeps still alive. This is big. No catapult pressure for Offensive Gaming yet, and they do not have enough for another turn in. They're going to dump what they can. I think this is a great call by them. Just get rid of that. You don't want to have any of that extra on you. You don't want to risk losing it for no reason. So Gem's being dumped. Johanna not up quite yet. Going to start walking back. Phoenix D-pushing the top lane. Blaze D-pushing the middle. Love to see Trump look for the turn here. Just dump off what they have. Similar to what we saw from the side of Offensive Gaming. They know they turned in. That is public knowledge on the map. Knights picked up. Will need to be defended against. Gul'dan able to put out major damage though. Already sitting at 53,000 hero damage. I think we see the rotation up to the boss by Offensive Gaming. 20 locked in now for the side of Trump. Just a little earlier than Offensive. But honestly, Offensive will have it any minute now. Not going to be enough to worry too much about. There's the 20 for Offensive Gaming. Teams now on even talent tiers. Dangstrom going to get canceled out on dumping his 20 in. Not too big of a deal. They don't have enough for a full turn. You're going to miss the creeping in. Gul'dan, nice poison damage on the Murder. Not going to have the Horrify come out initially here. You see the start of a turn here from the side of Offensive Gaming. If they get all their gems in, they will have enough. Blaze not able to get the counter. And that will be Webweavers again for Offensive Gaming. We'll see if they can end with these potentially here. They do have to get a couple picks in order to do that though. 4 in the bottom going to fall to a massive wave of minions. Offensive Gaming going to rotate down there, get this cleaned up, make sure that their Webweaver has the best push possible in that lane. Meanwhile, middle going to get burned down extremely fast here by Trump. It's actually great for them. I'd love to see them rotate down to the bottom and cut this off early. They need to cut them off before the keep here. The catapults will deal with the one at the top. Murden and Johanna going to spot each other out here. And this keep does not survive. I don't believe. It's just way too low. Gul'dan just has to get into corruption range, get a full corruption, all 3 dots on there. Should be plenty enough to bring it down. That is going to be the keep falling. First keep for the side of offensive gaming. The question is, can they end here? I think they're going to have a couple picks in order to end the game off this one. Top of Weaver just now falling. So not able to end the game here. Both teams know that a loss of a team fight here does mean the end of the game because both cores are open. Nice going to be worked on by the side of Trump here. Not enough to turn in quite yet. Actually, Trump does have enough. They have 62. Bunker went down. I'm going to assume that's a misclick. So that's going to be a 50-second cooldown that's been used. And they're going to have to be careful now because they do not have that available during the team fight. Gul'dan chunking away through that night camp already, even though it was just picked up. And the tough part here is Murden does have 25 of those gems on him. So while he's very tanky and hard to kill, it also means he doesn't have the zoning help from his team because he is the main zoner. Plays as well with 22. Bottom lane getting pressured by catapults. Will have to be kept an eye on by Trump. I really feel like it's in Trump's favor to fight over the bottom lane initially, because that's going to be the lane that they have catapults pushing against them in. Fighting over that bottom turn-in point in that bottom lane will give them a little more value. We're going to see the rotation now by them into this lane. They got to get these catapults cleaned up here. Do we see the rotation to boss then from the side of offensive gaming? No, they're going to go try to check these bushes, look for the stop here. Murden able to get his 25 in. Seems a little reversed here on the opposite sides of the map from each other. Trying to connect with the silence on to the Phoenix here. He will not stay alive. He's going to be first to fall in this. Now doing some nice damage to the backline, but will fall here as well. Second kill, and this may be the game going over to the side of offensive gaming. They're looking for more picks here. Lightning in that dragon form on Alex. Trying to get some additional damage up, but not able to get the pick onto the tank's Blue Decker core. Starting to take damage from these catapults. Shields have fallen. Core is exposed. So they're going to rotate in with his team. Angstrom, little caught out there. They want listening connection to multiple members. The question is, can they keep him here a while? Core down to 61%. They have to stall it as long as possible here. They don't really have the potential to kill anything. It is just 2 tanks and a support. He's going to come out and silence the blaze so he cannot drop the bunker. And that is going to be another kill over for offensive gaming. And this is going to be the game. And GG's. Congratulations, offensive gaming. Going to tie this series up 1-1 here. Great game by both teams. Great game. Super close the entire time. A lot of back and forth. Really took off with Gul'dan once he got the Exo Corruption stacked. But Cassia putting out 85,000 hero damage, doing some work. But Gul'dan just did so much siege damage. I'm like 212,000 siege damage. That's a lot of siege damage. Quick look at the talents for you guys here. Again, these will be saved in the VOD, so you can always pause later, check out those builds. Alright guys, that is going to be it for me tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate having you all here. We will be back tomorrow night, I believe at 8 Eastern. Check the events. Check the page events. So that'll tell you when the next one's coming up. That'll be the start time for the second game. Hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow night. If you can't join me, that's alright. We'll also have games on Thursday as well. So definitely come out for one of those 2 nights or both. Up to you. Thanks for hanging in. I am one Mega fan. If you enjoyed the cast, follow buttons up above. Definitely would appreciate if you pressed it. If you really liked me, you can sub for free with Twitch Prime. Costs you nothing and means a lot to me. Join the Robot Masters, get an awesome little robot emote, and this little guy down here, you can get him as your emote. So yeah, would appreciate that as well, but not required. Always love follows though. Thanks for hanging, guys. Hang on just a moment. We'll get you over to another NGS caster that is still going on right now. So yeah, hang tight for that. We'll get you over there shortly, and see you guys tomorrow.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never